Hi, welcome to our team project demonstration. I'm the project manager, Saba Kanwal, and I will be taking you through all the documents that we created during the project. So first, I created the project initiation document, which was basically to outline all the important information regarding the project. Most importantly, the project purpose, which was to develop a cybersecurity website to raise awareness of the importance of securing IT systems and protecting oneself against data breaches and attacks. This also has the project deliverables, problem statement, and the scope, and most importantly, the aims and objectives along with the particular date that we aim to achieve them by. We also have the key dates here, such as the start date and the end date, 9th of April, which we chose to complete the website by. Then I created an aims and objectives sheet, which was to monitor if the objectives were being met and to update regularly to see if any tasks were being delayed and what we had to do, further tasks to complete that particular objective. And I've also wrote down the date that it was actually achieved in comparison to the initial date that it was supposed to be achieved by. I also created a rough roles and responsibilities chart which outlines the different stages and the role each person will be carrying in that particular stage, such as the planning or design or the implementation stage. Then I created a task analysis table which was used as guidance for the Gantt chart to give a more clear description of what each task was and how long it would take, as well as the tasks that had to be completed before in order to proceed with that particular task. This also includes the duration and the resources required in that particular task, such as different personnel like the project manager or the developers. And finally, I created the Gantt chart in Microsoft Project, which I took a screenshot of, which has the start and finish dates of each task, as well as the milestones that we aimed to complete on a particular date, which were also the objectives that we outlined in the aims and objectives sheet. This is the final website created by the website team called secinfo, and here it is. And it has 5 pages: the home page, the about, articles, posters, and contact. And the whole team had an input in the articles and posters page, particularly because we came up with articles from our choice of interest, and posters which we uploaded from our previous years of studying. So the topic that I chose to talk about was antivirus and firewalls, because I think it is important that users know how to protect their IT systems against cyber attacks, and also to inform them on the difference between antivirus and firewall. So a firewall basically monitors and filters packets, also known as IP filtering, whereas an antivirus, it scans corrupt files and software. And the poster that I uploaded was about spyware and the dangers of spyware, including the types and examples of spyware and how to remove and prevent it. It's just a quick way of learning about spyware.
Hello, my name is Daniel McNamara and I'm part of the secinfo team project, and I did the main design for the website. I created the original design of the original website, which as you can see is on the screen now. And after the original designs with some tweaks, this is how the website did turn out. And this is the home page, and it does mention a lot of information but also keeps it simple and clean, which is easy for the visitors to view. The website's design and structure is very clear and coherent, and it allows the user to get around the website and navigate perfectly fine without getting confused on where they should visit next. As you can see at the top, there is a navigation bar where you can visit the homepage, the about page, the article, posters, and also the contact page. After a bit of feedback, this is what the website was turned into from the original design. On top of this, I did write the DDoS attack article, which explains what is a DDoS, so it educates the user on the website what a DDoS attack is, also how they can spot and what are the signs of a DDoS attack, and also how to prevent a DDoS attack, along with some examples in the article.
Hello, my name is Matthew Hawes and I'm going to demonstrate everything I've contributed to the website for the team project module. So starting at the top, we have the navigation bar. We have a little logo here designed by Yannick that will, if you click on it, it will take you straight back to the homepage. We also have the other navigation links here that will take you to separate parts of the website. Further down we have this 3-image carousel here that will switch between 3 images with the same background text and a little button that will show you the articles. Moving a bit further down, we have just a little description here of what we're about and how to stay safe from hackers, with a little button here to learn more. Just a quick little button that will take you straight to the about page. Moving on down here, we have more little information about the website and with the 3 main points that we kept in mind. So it's built with mobile view in support. We need you to send the articles, and you can get email updates straight to your inbox. Moving on down here, we have just a little bit of text that says why you might want to use secinfo, because the internet is scary and everyone needs a bit of help. We have another little button here that will take you straight to the about page. Moving on down, we have this static image here that sort of stays in place as you scroll down, just gives the website a bit of depth. Here we have our beliefs set page, a little description of what we believe. And if you click that, it will also take you straight to the about page. Here we just have our little social media icons, so you can click any of these and go straight to our social media. And we just have a footer here with opening times for the chat and where we're located, which is just the university address. So I'll show you the poster next, which I made for a previous module, and we decided to include in the website because they are relevant. So this is mine here, you can see, and that's just added as a picture that you can click on and you can zoom in and really, so you can see all the references and stuff at the bottom. So if we go back, I'll also show you the article that I contributed. Mine was cookie stealing. So here we just have an about author with a short little description of me, the author. We have the heading, written by, and small little subheadings for each paragraph. Why cookies, etc., etc. With a few little key takeaway points at the end. No references because I wrote it myself. And
Hello, my name is Harry and I'm a member of the secinfo team. Here we have our about page. This page outlines what secinfo is and the purpose of the website, which is providing good quality articles to help protect the public against modern day risk within the world of computers. Further down we have a section which introduces our team and our team members. At the bottom of this page we have an input box which allows users to enter their email address to be able to subscribe to our newsletter. Next we have an article page here which is about Internet of Things, IoT devices. This article was written by myself, and IoT devices have been discussed on our website because it is an extremely rapid market which is posing great security risks to individuals, families and businesses. This article outlines what an IoT device is, different examples, security threats and how to combat them, more common threats, and here we have also external links to other interesting articles about IoT devices. Besides writing this article, I have been involved in other aspects of this project to create the end product you see here. Firstly, at the beginning of the project, project, I created a survey to gain an understanding of our users and their existing knowledge they had in order to create some ideas of topics we could write about. I also helped with the risk assessment, generating relevant risks to our project and their consequences. And I was also involved in the back-end development of this website, writing HTML and CSS script to produce this functioning website you see here. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sian Communin, bachelor student in University Abbey with cybersecurity program. It was a great pleasure and honor working with the team on this project for creating this website, which main purpose is helping the people nowadays with the threat which are facing them, and namely the cyber attacks. I would like to give brief overview of my part in the project and namely creating this beautiful logo for the website. Also, I'm the author of one of the articles in the secinfo website for one of the most common threats nowadays, and namely the SQL injection attack. The SQL injection attack, I give an overview for the types, which are inbound SQL injection, inferential, out of band. Also, I gave a brief overview of how to mitigate those type of attack. Besides the article, I'm also an author of one of the posters in the website, which is for distributed denial of service attacks. I gave an overview of difference between the DOS and the DDoS attacks. Also types of DDoS attacks, which are volume-based, protocol and application layer attack. And finally, I gave an overview how to countermeasure this attack. Thank you.
Hi, my name is MD Asaduজ্জামান Johnny and I'm one of the member of secinfo website team. I'm going to take you through our contact page, one of the article of our article page and few poster and testing and user feedback documents. First, I will take you through our contact page. Our contact page is quite simple. We have our logo in left hand corner and a menu bar in right hand corner by which user can easily navigate through our website. And we have a message option at the middle. User can easily send us a text by typing their name, their email address, subject of the message and message itself. And we have a send button here, and at the bottom of the page we have our physical location and a phone number and our availability. Next, I would like to give you an overview of an article which is written by me. The title of the article is Impact of Financial Cybercrime and Prevention Method. In this article, I tried to focus on explaining what is financial cybercrime and categories of financial cybercrime, what are the methods being used by cyber criminals, what are the consequences of it, and how to prevent. And at the end, what should we do if we are already a victim of cybercrime or a financial cybercrime. Beside the article page, there is two poster has been used in poster page which was created by me, and one of them is financial fraud detection and investigation. Another one is pretty much similar. That one is more about card fraud and account fraud. Last one from me is secinfo feedback and testing. For testing our website, we created a feedback form containing 18 questionnaires and we got quite a good response, and most of the response was positive, but some of the user wanted us to add some more feature to improve the user experience, and they are like live chat and next and previous button for article. We'll sort them out once our website goes live. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sean. I'm just going to give you a presentation on phishing attacks. So we did as a group, there was a group of us that worked on risk assessments, and I looked particularly at the phishing risk assessment. I looked primarily at the definition, the objectives, aims, and the broad general scope of phishing attacks and the types of phishing attacks that exist out there. The objective was to identify and define the goals of phishing and prevention. Phishing prevention, identify key areas of vulnerability. And we also discussed the types of the methodology of how we would anticipate proposed phishing attacks. We came up with a simulation testing procedure, and also we had crafted an incident response plan for phishing attacks. Additionally, we also I also drew up a poster which was in relation to phishing attacks, and this looked primarily at the types of phishing attacks as well, and the social engineering involved, countermeasures or mitigation tactics, and also a few real-world case studies, which are in this area here. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Joanna Ranjam, a student of Derby University, second year, and a member of Group 2. In our project, we decided to create a website that will be used to educate people about cybersecurity topic. So during the first part of our project, which was us trying to get into the idea of of what topic, what project we were going to introduce and what we were going to do. We came out with the first part of this. I came out with the first part of this project report, which state on the first place, which is brainstorming on project ideas, and this was done by all the team members, and the estimated time, it shows the estimated time, the actual time, and the priority of that stage, which is a high priority because we need to get a project idea to be able to proceed with our project. And then at this area we can see if the task was completed or not. And then the second part was created when we started doing the research of our topics for the articles that we're going to use in the website, and also the creation. We can see the creation of a logo, which was assigned to this person, and how long it took the person, the actual time the person was supposed to be to do it, and the actual time it took the person to do it, and if a priority, it was a high priority as well because the logo helps us to identify our website. And these are the articles that were chosen by other members, and how long it took them to write. And if we didn't have an article, it will be a medium because we can still assign another person to write another article. And secondly, the other stage was the review of how people have been writing their article, how they feel about it. And this was the third stage. And then we can see here if the project was not completed, this it will give you the project, the article that wasn't completed, the person who didn't complete it, and still the actual time it had to take everybody. And then the last stage of this progress chart that I designed was how we've gotten with the design and then testing and the implementation of the testing phase of our project. And we can also see those who were involved and the actual time, and if it was completed, and the month when it was completed, and also the priority, and shows the end of the project when we finish our project. And then the next thing I got involved with was, this is my article for the website. I decided to do this to educate people more on scam website, and the article, what it is, and how you can get more information if you are involved in a website, if you've been scammed in a website. And also I tried to put this image to show how you can understand if you are secured in a website or not. For example, if you see a padlock on the website, you know it's a secure website. And also you have to take note of the URL, because there might be just jargons or some kind of domain name or URL that doesn't really make sense. It has like some kind of signs, and you understand that it's not a secure website. And then the second project I got involved in was the risk assessment, to identify the risks we could be in when all the risks we could be involved while we are creating our website. For example, I'm just going to read this risk and those are involved. For example, we have lack of content, not enough article, making the website less efficient. This is a high priority. This is a severe one, because if we don't have content, then there will be, people will not be able to get information. All our purpose was to educate people. And a team member becoming ill, considering the present pandemic. For example, now we're in COVID-19, and the likelihood for the risk to occur is high because it's what is happening now, and the impact will be high and the severity will be medium. Why? Because we can assign another member to take on the task that the other team member couldn't do. And then we have losing progress, such as computer shutting down or breakage and power cut. This action is using the backup generator, main saver option, consideration on whether data is stored. That means we have to consider where we store our data to avoid this kind of risk. So this is a risk assessment document that we came up with as myself and other team members. Thank you very much.